There you go. Hope the builder's watching this. He did that by hand.
Yeah, that's right.
With a hand grinder. Look at that. Nice squiggly line for you. Check this out. Already deterioration of building elements have already occurred. Is there bigger ones, is there?
Oh yeah, that's a juvenile, that one.
Oh wow.
They're a bit bigger than that. It runs along the fence here.
And along and falling straight into it. This is pretty dangerous. Good morning everyone. I am in Cromer today, New South Wales, doing a post-handover inspection for this home. I've got my drone ready to go. It's a beautiful suburb here. The homeowner couldn't wait, so he settled on the property. But tomorrow we're doing an inspection for the same builder, and it's a post-handover inspection as well. Sorry, pre-handover. So the clients haven't moved in yet. But this one here, the clients have taken over the home. So let's take a look and see what's going on. Check out the suburb here. Really nice views as well. Nice location. I can hear a lot of birds, which might be a problem for my drone. So we're gonna get the drone first to go up in the sky and see what's going on to that roof. It's a tiled roof, so I can't go to the upper roof. I can go to the lower roof and have a look what's going on. They've used the eave gutters throughout. Couldn't see any box gutters. So let's start and see how we're gonna go here. Let's go. So first, let's do a quick scope around and see what we're dealing with. Tiled roof. It's a nice antenna, so they can get some nice reception. Let's have a look how they've tightened those areas. Oh wow. Bit of silicone for you. Let's have a look what's going on here. Oh wow. Let's keep going. What's this? Something going on here. Oh, a bit of rubbish. Bit of leaves here as well. The spreader. Let's have a look at this spreader. Let's take a look there, what's going on. We've got a roof that discharges into a quad gutter full of leaves. Pressure flashing as well here. It might not be adequate, but we'll have a look later. Check out the valley gutters. There's no fixings on those valley tiles as per the NCC requirements. There is some ancillaries installed here. Those two brackets. Those clips, sorry, right there. That's done correctly. So it is a big home, really nice home. Let's go down. And you can probably notice there's a balcony here with no overflow device installed. Nothing. So that's a major item right there. Where is Chandler to get this guy? Nowhere to be seen. So let's go down. So I'm with the homeowner at the moment and we're going to ask him some questions around the construction of this home. So first we'll start with this driveway. Just have a look at this. Look at the workmanship. And you guys want to guess how much the owner spent on this home? So how much did you spend so far on this home?
More than $1 million, probably about $1,050,000.
Oh my God, what about the antenna? Was that part of the contract or?
Optional extra, $1,600.
Oh my God. What about this nice straight line? Check this out, guys.
Yeah, I saw them when they did that. They actually just used a partner saw with a bit of wood to create that. You know, I guess that's like an anti-cracking driveway feature, but yeah, it was cut with a piece of wood and a partner saw. So obviously it's straight, as you can see.
So he did that by hand?
Yeah, that's right.
With a hand grinder. Look at that. Nice squiggly line for you. And then the brickwork is just horrible. Like if we go around here and have a look at the base joint brickwork here, like check out what they did. Now that is in breach of the Guide to Standards and Tolerances of New South Wales. You can't do that. Have a look at the workmanship here, guys. And also the brickwork at the top. Have a look at the brickwork, how it's all cracked. The mortar joints as well, not filled. $1 million home, and this is what you get. Now, as well, there's a clause for when they hand over a job, it should be nice and clean and remove all the building debris. Look what they've done here. Were you aware of that they have to clean the job before handing over?
Well, I would have assumed that was sort of left in a better state than this. So, you know, really at $1 million, you'd expect it to sort of be a little bit tidy and a little bit, you know, sort of really more ready to go, really. And, you know, as first-time home builders, we're unaware of some of these things as well. So it's been a bit of a journey, and there's not really much in the way of information or not much in the way of, you know, knowledge, really. It's been a bit of a learning curve. Now we've done a house, I guess we'll know better for next time. But, yeah, it's really owner beware, really.
Exactly right. I mean, here we've got a meter. Someone can fall a meter into this. Should be a barrier here, and this is how they left it. Did they say anything about this area here? I mean, look at this stormwater pit right here, not backfilled, nothing, and they got paid fully for the job. You're saying
they've been fully paid for the job, and there was an additional $47,000 worth of extras that we hadn't accounted for. And really, at that point, it was you know, hand over the money or don't get the keys. It was kind of that scenario, which is a bit unfortunate. And we feel like we've paid double for some things, like extras.
This is about to fall over. There's nothing tied to it or anything like that. Not bolted down. This is just crazy. And you said there was a clause on the contract that basically, guys, I'll put it a check on the screen for you guys. There's a clause in the contract that said something around social media, that you're not allowed to put anything on social media. And now you know why. Yeah,
that's right. So, you know, like all responsible people, you look up social media, you look at reviews to see if the builder's good, and we see a lot of builders had very bad reviews and a lot of errors. This particular build didn't, so we figured, well, you know, they must be pretty good if they don't have a lot of bad social media, you know, information, and obviously that's wise because they actually write that in the contract.
So they've got that on the contract, basically saying, hey, don't post anything on social media, else we're going to end the contract. That's the first time I've ever seen a clause like that, and I'd actually, Yeah, I'd actually question that, you know. That would have been a red flag for me from the start, like this. You wonder why they did that, huh?
Yeah, well, now we know.
Yeah. This one as well. Not fixed as well. $1 million home, guys. And this is what you get. Now, apparently there is some moisture. Some water leaking. And we've lifted this carpet up right here. Check this out. Already deterioration of building elements have already occurred. Now, water as well. Water already entering the home, and the homeowner hasn't moved in yet. What do you think of this, man?
Yeah, so what
Pretty
happened?
disappointed?
Yeah, very disappointed. So what happened, we noticed after we had the keys handed over, we come on the weekend and we had a bit of a look, and we noticed the garage was full of water. I thought, oh, that's interesting. So then I thought, I better come and check the granny flat, and we found all the carpet was wet. Now, we did raise this with the builder.
Yeah.
And then we also said that the carpet's been wet for a while. We're concerned about obviously the carpet and obviously the underfelt. And they said, oh no, it's fine. It's only it's you know, the leak's been fixed and therefore it's all right.
Yeah.
So pretty disappointing, like super disappointing.
Yeah, and also there's elevated moisture levels here, which is around 20. Yeah, it's just under 20% of moisture, and also there might be some water here as well. Yep, right there as well. So the water is entering the home, and we'll have a look outside what's going on to see if we can find the source of the leak. But wait until you see what is happening on the roof area, guys. $1 million home, and check out the workmanship. Unbelievable. And what about the certifier appointment? You told me that you just found out last night or some days ago that you were reading the contract. What happened there?
Yeah, I was reading the New South Wales Government Fair Trading document. It's the Home Building Act 1989, and what I didn't realise was that on one of the under your obligation sections of that document, it says you have the choice to appoint your own certifier. But in this case, there was no choice. It was already appointed for us. So I was a little bit surprised that it was actually, it was actually appointed for us. I mean, maybe I should have read this better, but as I said, it's first time builder, so building a house. So you don't know these things, but now I know. But the certifier was appointed, and I think that's wrong. That the certifier is pre-appointed for you, rather than a selection or a panel selection from the New South Wales fair trading. That should be. Here's a panel of people. It's your choice, and then once you engage that person, then you connect that with your chosen builder.
Because I can see from going around here, there's a lot of breaches. It's a bell rated home. There's open joints everywhere. I mean, you check out the garage as well, opening as well. You can see really big openings right here. You've got openings as well here around the windows and doors. Massive openings. I mean, check out this brick overhang as well. We've got a brick overhang here. Like, this is stuff that the certifier has to make sure. We've got a 20 mil overhang right here for the brickwork. And you said that they've actually changed some of the bricks here and charged you for it.
I believe so. Like, there was an extra charge of $47,000. There's some additional brickwork in it. It was very hard to decipher if that was an extra charge for the bricks that they had to redo or not. However, for sure, these bricks came out, sort of on a finished home. I was a bit concerned that, new bricks were being replaced with new bricks again. And for what? Was it a waterproof issue? Was it a brick issue? Was it a cracking issue?
I mean,
have
look,
no idea.
have a look inside there. You can actually see the timber frame, and that's probably where the water's coming in from. And also, there is more gaps right here, which is in breach of the bell rating requirements. We've got, 8 mil here. We've got another 10 mil gap here. We've got where we believe the water is coming from at the moment, a 5 mil gap here. I mean, these minimal requirements as per AS 3959 is in breach. And check out how they've put the concrete right here. They've just put a bit of timber and sent the concrete on top of it. I mean, we don't even know how these guys finished here, or if they prepared the base of the concrete work. Look at the formwork here, it hasn't been removed. Cowboys, guys, cowboys here. So I'm on the roof area now. This is the lower roof, and take a look at this, no upstand here. You can see the timber right there. Yep, that's causing some water to go inside the garage area. Then we have this flashing right here, fully open as well. Capillary action can let the water go in. Fixings as per the National Construction Codes have to be no more than 40 mil apart. And for this as well, we've got around 130 mil. As well, the capping here hasn't got adequate fall as well, non-compliant. Before we go into this area here, I want to show you guys an interesting section of the works here. Oh, let's go. So we've got a Hebel wall right here with base coat and no texture. And how I can tell that, you may ask. Yep, they're just painted on top of the base coat. So basically the Hebel has an incomplete system. The system states that for it to be compliant, it needs to have the full coating system installed. Now here they've got obviously just base coat, and let's get a better view of what's going on. You can see this is just base coat, and then they decided to paint, and they did a terrible job at it. And even there's a little timber piece right here that's not painted as well. No upstand here, another breach. The capping hasn't got adequate fall as well, non-compliant. Something really interesting here as well. We've got this area right here, which is kind of like it's a granny flat that's connected into this home. We've got basically an upper roof area here with a beautiful antenna. Hebel. We've got this kind of a lower roof, then another lower roof. Now, this upper roof right here, there's a big catchment area that discharges straight into this lower roof right here. We take a closer look, and you can see how this contractor has redirected the water straight into this eaves gutter right here, quad gutter you can say as well. Now, this is a problem because first of all, HB 39 does not allow you to direct a spreader directly on the valley, and that's because the water will splash into the valley and bypass it and go inside the home. Now this guy has done this here. He's installed it right there. Now the problems with that, and just hear me out, there is no eaves first. There's no eaves right here. And because it's a bell rated area right here, sarking is supposed to be installed. Now they have installed the sarking, and I'm going to remove this tile right now. I'm going to remove these two tiles to show you guys what would happen if you direct the water, imagine all the water pumping here. It's going to basically backflow into an area underneath here, and that has to be adequately protected. So let's remove a tile and see what's going on. All right, we'll try to move this as well. Now we can see the evidence of water ponding right here. You might ask that, what the hell is this? What the hell is this, yeah? I mean, look at the water going in already here, guys. You can see some staining already occurring. Now, the water's ponding here. First of all, this sarking has to go inside the gutter like this, which is not the case. Second is that this anti-ponding device has to be installed, but you can see how they've cut it short for some reason. It kind of terminates right here. So when the anti-ponding device, because there's no eave sheets, look what would happen. The water comes here, this area pulls up, and over time will just backflow inside here. The anti-ponding device helps give it some support like this, so the water can kind of go straight into the gutter. Now, because they've done this, now I would have redirected this here as a straight run like this with holes and let the water discharge in the direction of flow, making it, you know, a bit more adequate than this. This is causing trouble, as you can see. Water's getting in. Now, another thing that I've seen here as well. Now, this is a major breach for me. Let's try to get inside here and have a look. It's gonna be hard to walk on these tiles, but anyway, let's give it a try. Now here, have a look at this. We've got a valley gutter right here. They've put the fixings, see the ancillaries right here, those little clips have to be installed to all the tiles, or they have to be fixed with mortar as per the national construction codes. They've missed a couple of spots there, they have to install it. They've done this side, but not this side. Take a look. The second thing is, let's remove this and see what's going on. Lift it up, lift this tile up. Yep, have a look and enjoy this sneaky builder's workmanship, guys. Have a look.
Sorry, I'm still not.
See this flashing right here? This is a soaker flashing. It terminates here, and then they've used this sucking as an upstand. Unbelievable. So there is no soaker gutter installed. In case water bypasses this, the wind-driven rain will let the water go inside here and kind of trickle down. And look at this, there is nothing. No upstand anywhere. I can see the timber work. So it's relying only on this LED flashing right here. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this. Now let's go up and have a look what's going on here. Rubbish. Cement sheet, rubbish. $1 million home. And this is what you get, guys. And unfortunately, this homeowner has already paid this builder the full amount. He's paying the full amount, and now who knows if he's going to come back and fix those items. I mean, this section right here, you have to take out all these tiles and introduce a soaker flashing. Let's check out what's going on there. That looks sneaky as well. So let's head down there and see what's going on. Let's take a look. Here. Have a look at this as well. You can see the timber inside. Yep. There you go. Take a look at this. I mean, they've got this flashing right here that goes over the top like this. Look how poor the workmanship is. I mean, come on, guys. $1 million, and this is what you guys do. It's starting to rain, guys, so I better cover myself up. Now take a look at this brickwork. Would you accept this brickwork if this was your new home? Check out the cavities. Have a look at the mortar as well. Really poor workmanship here. I mean, we've got perpendicular joints right here. Like the guide to standards and tolerances does state that the minimum perpendicular joint has to be 5 mil. We've got around 3.5 mil here. We've got around 15 mil there. The maximum is 20 mil that they can have. Check out this side here as well. 13 mil. It's just all over the place. I don't even know who the hell did this brickwork. Really poor workmanship. And then you've got this roofer who decided to cut the brickwork where the DPC is. So he's compromised the damp roof course, and he also damaged the whip hole cover that is supposed to have a mesh inside because it is a bell rating of 12.5. Now, the builder obviously has to replace that, and obviously when he was grinding here, he must have chipped this brick, dodgy as. So an engineer has to be consulted with in order to see how they're going to fix this. Now let's take a look here. For example, you can see that he's tried to take out some of those covers. It is corked on top of it. Let's try to remove this cover and see what's going on here and see if it did damage that cover. Let's take it out. There we go. Yeah, check this out. This is where he grinded the cover, and check out the mesh. It is damaged. You can see how the flashing has been cut as well. Right there. And what the hell? There's nothing under it. It's just, what's going on here? Wow. Something weird is going on here. But he's obviously compromised the flashing along that whole row. They might have to introduce a liquid damp-proof course or something like that. Oh, dodgy work. I was just checking at the retaining wall, and look at this. Please let me know if this is a dangerous creature, guys. What the hell? Oh my god. Check it out, guys. That's a big water dragon. Yeah. Oh, damn. Where is he?
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's right.
Yeah?
Water dragon.
Water dragon. Check this out.
One.
Is there bigger ones, is there?
Oh, yeah, that's a juvenile, that one.
Oh, wow.
They're a bit bigger than that. He runs along the fence here. Sleeps in the pool and all that.
All right.
Now, some of these videos are a bit big. I might have to trim them for you.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
Can I get you on WhatsApp on this?
Yeah. WhatsApp, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just add me. That's all good.
All right. Because they're quite, some of them are pretty big.
Yeah. So during the build, I'm just doing the video. I'm doing a video now. I'm recording. During the build, you had water going inside here like this, and then basically into your pool.
It went all the way down.
All the way down. That's why you've got these kind of sandbags to protect.
Sandbags.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. And have a look at this, guy. So on the engineering drawing, it does show that there's a detail here that they haven't completed yet. We've got a stormwater pit where the water goes inside and then goes nowhere. Check it out. Have a look at this. The homeowner has paid for the job, fully paid, and this is what you get. You got to remember, guys, this is not a $100,000 job, $1 million. And these pipes, apparently, the neighbor over there, he's going to send me some videos of what happens here. Apparently, these down pipes keep overflowing and water runs there. Water runs down there from here and trickles down all the way like this, all the way here, and starts to just accumulate here and go nowhere. Now, how is this fair? Oh, someone forgot their pants here. How is this fair? It is not fair at all. And also the engineering drawing does show a detail for the silt fence right here as well that has to be installed during construction. And basically it's been left. It's been left like this. So I put a detail. It's basically to stop all the silt going around to other neighbors around. Look, have a look here. Now that should have been removed. You can't just leave your rubbish like that. I mean, the Guide to Standards and Tolerances does state that you have to, remove all the building debris from site. And I'll put an extract on the screen for you guys to see. But I was having a look here at this little retaining wall. Like, seriously, just take a look at the workmanship here. Have a look at the brickwork. Look at this. The brickwork is actually falling apart. It's failing. Where is fair trading? Not only that, guys, if you have a look here as well. You can see this vent has no mesh. Let me just extend my pole a bit. Have a look. There is no mesh as per the requirements of Australian standards 3959. And also take a look at this here as well. See how they've screened it. This is done properly, but over there is no screen. And also you can see here as well inside the eaves, doesn't look like there's mesh there as well. So now that I've taken you guys on the roof and you've seen the breaches there, there is also other issues going on here. As we showed you earlier, there is gaps all the way around those windows. Have a look here. There's a gap there, and that's probably where the water's coming in from. There's also water. There's also, you can see the timber frame inside here as well. Take a look at this. Inside there. Let me just point to you guys. So inside there, you can see timber. And then also we've got gaps all the way around here. Look at this gap as well, right there. Really poor workmanship throughout here. Let's keep going and see what's going on here. Check out the bricks left over from the job. So there's a bit of safety issues going on here as well. You can't leave the rear bars like this standing up. Imagine a kid coming past here and playing along and falling straight into it. This is pretty dangerous. And then also you've got some soil on the boundary. You can see how there's a bit of rocks here collapsing already. Hasn't been retained. It's in breach of the National Construction Code. There should be basically, should be a sloped kind of transition as per the National Construction Code. These guys just left it like that, which is a problem. We do have also the pit right here. Check out how they put this pit. Full of building debris, full of dirt and sand, and it's a breach of AS 3400.3. It has to be cleaned up prior to commissioning. Also, the pipes have to be sealed. You can see how they're fully open all the way around. They tried to grout this one here, but they've missed some spots. As I was doing that inspection, the homeowner received a bunch of flowers from the builder. I've got to admit, it smells really, really nice. Look at this beautiful bouquet of flowers received from the builder saying, hey man, enjoy your home with the leaks. Oh my God. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that is so dodgy. You can't do that. Take the flowers back and please just come and put the flashes on, mate. Come and fix the leaks, mate. Unbelievable. Finish your plumbing work. Stop stuffing people around, mate. Now, I'm getting really hungry, guys. And guess what? It looks like there's a turkey here or something. Can someone let me know what the hell is this bird? Never seen it before. What's going on in New South Wales, mate? It's a jungle out here. What is this? Oh my God. Check it out, guys. And it's gonna go on the road. I better stop this guy. Oh, I've actually got a card here from the builder, and look what it said. We hope you are settling into your new home. Oh my God. How can you even say that? And the job is not even finished, mate. So we are flood testing the bathrooms, All the shower areas now have got water inside to see if it does exit the shower area and makes its way outside this wet area. But what I wanted to show you is that have a look how they fixed the wobbling freestanding bath. Yep, just a bit of silicone for you. Yep, have a look. $1 million home with a bit of silicone for you. And check out how bad the workmanship here with this corker. What's going on here, mate? I know these are minor items, but come on, mate. And you probably noticed that it's an enclosed balcony and there is no overflow whatsoever. And we've recorded the perimeter of this balcony as well, and it looks like there is no overflow device to atmosphere, nothing. According to AS 3500.3, nothing installed. They've got 2 drains, thinking that now it complies. However, it is not adequate. So in order for them to install the overflow, they have to remove a tile, possibly this tile and this tile, in order to get the overflow installed, because it has to be installed at membrane level. Now, there is a company out there that provides a really nice integration for this problem right here. And I'll put an instruction on the screen. They've got some really nice overflow devices that can be installed with a chute to the external wall, and the membrane terminates inside it. Now, these guys haven't done that. Now, I don't know how the hell they're gonna get an occupancy permit. Unbelievable. But yeah, so already a lot of breaches out there. Now let's go inside the roof area and see what's going on here. All right, let's have a look what they've done here. Oh wow, all right. You can see that none of the flexible duct connections have got any support hangers. They're just sitting on the insulation. That's our first item. As you can see right there, and obviously I'm going to put an asterisk on the screen. That is in breach of Australian standards 4254.1, which does state that there should be support hangers 75mm thick, and that's nowhere to be seen. The other item, which is from the same standard also, is that there has to be a walkway from the manhole all the way to the appliance for it to be serviced. There should also be a switch somewhere here, but there's nothing installed for us to work so we can maintain that unit. Nothing installed, guys. Other item is, let's have a look at the bracing is. This is a very common issue. Should be 3 nails. They've only got 1 nail here. I don't even know how this got past the inspection. Really bad workmanship so far. The other thing is that I saw is that there is no back blocking installed to the plaster work. That is also in breach of the Australian standards. Look at that. Are you for real, guys? Come on. So I'm gonna try to get in and have a look if there's any other items here. So bear with me, folks, because there is no manhole, so it's going to be pretty hard. Sorry, there is no walking platform here, so it's going to be a bit hard to get in. But let's go. I'm in, guys. Let's go. All right, let's go have a look what's happening here. Wow. Check out the connections here. As well, we've got another breach as well. Check out how they've connected the ductwork with that duct tape. They've only got 1 round, non-compliant as well. There'll be an instruct on the screen for you guys to see. Sorry, this is a bit tight for me to move around here. So just bear with me. We can see also this brace as well. Only one nail and it's rusted. You gotta remember, we've got roof tiles here, a lot of weight here, a lot of weight.
Sorry, did you say?
Sorry Siri, I'm just trying to work. So then we've got another brace right here that has 0 nails. I don't know how that passed. Let's keep going, have a look here. Have a look, both of these. Bracing units, non-compliant. Now let's try and go inside there. And you can see here how all the ductwork is just thrown on top of the insulation, non-compliant. Oh my God, guys. Oh, have a look here. Have a look at that mess. See, they used a support hanger over there. That is not 75mm, non-compliant. I'm going to try to squeeze inside there because they may have some trusses that have been compromised. So just bear with me. So obviously I'll squeeze my way in. There's ductwork everywhere. What a mess. I'm still squeezing in. You can see how all the ductwork is thrown off, just thrown on the floor of the insulation. So you can see how all the ductwork has been thrown on the insulation. There is a support hanger right there that's been compromised. Check that out as well here. Not right. We just want to have a look at the structure, see if everything's all right. The bracing, look at this bracing, non-compliant as well. It's not even tied. What about this side? One nail. Where is the certifier? How did he pass this? So you have to remember that the certifier has passed the frame stage here. And this bracing has been installed in a non-compliant manner, and it has been passed by the certifier. That shouldn't have been passed. And all this ductwork, it can't be sitting on the insulation like that. It's all wrong. Missing insulation here as well. And look how they're just throwing it here, and that's it. Hopefully nobody will know. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is that have a look at the ceiling here. Take a good look at the ceiling. Now let's get the spirit level and put it on the ceiling and see what's going on here. All right, let's get this level. Let me just turn that on. All right. Let me just turn that on and take a look at this. All right. Have a look at this ceiling. 19 to 20 mil out. Oh my God. That is in breach of AS 2589. It can't be more than 5 mil, guys. It's around 20 mil. These guys just plastered hard up without introducing a leveling system. We're gonna check out other rooms. I think there's other rooms like this. Let's put this level on the other side and see what's going on. Now let's go on this side. This is a $1 million build. $1 million build. And check it out. Let me just put the level. Oh my God. Check this out, guys. All right, are you ready? Nice and straight. Yep. 36 mil out. Oh my God. That is just crazy. You want to see something funny as well? I'm in the next bedroom now, and we've got a similar issue here as well. Have a look. You can probably tell by the cornice, the way it's done, that the ceiling is not straight as well. Let's take a spirit level and put it on the ceiling and see what's going on. Let's grab it and put it on the ceiling like this. 14 mil out. You can see over there how it dips down. The level goes down and the ceiling goes back up. Let's take the spirit level all the way on the other side and see what's going on. I'm just curious. Like, these guys didn't want to laser level the ceiling, so now they got to rip the ceiling off. You try to save money and then it stuffs you right up, because guess what? Somebody gets site inspections, that's what's going to happen. Look at this, guys. Nice and straight here. Bang. 26 mil. And look at this. If I put it hard up like this, you can see a cavity there and also a cavity there of around 15 mil. Non-compliant. It's pretty bad workmanship. Nice view, but take a look at the LED installation. Let me just turn it on. Wow, very, very nice. And have a look at the workmanship. Nice. Take a look at the work. Take a look at the work. Look at the paint drips. I mean, these guys did their best and sprayed the rest. By the way, this was a variation as well. I think around $1.5 grand just for this LED bulkhead section right here. So now we're going to ask the homeowners, what do you guys think of the state of this home now? I've showed you all the ceilings out. They're going to rip out ceilings. The floor levels here as well. I mean, we've got 7 mil here. I mean, if we put some some marbles here to see what happens. Check this out. Put this here. Check this out. Look at the fall. 8 mil here. We've got 12 mil there. We've got 10 mil over there as well. Ceilings that need to come down. You've got breaches for bell rating requirements. You've got breaches. You've got water leaks now. You've paid $1 million for this property, brand new home. I know it's a lot of money. Plumbing's not working. Unfinished plumbing works. How do you feel? Like now, like what time is it now? 6 o'clock. We've been here all day.
I feel like we're being scammed, you know, to be honest. I mean, the rules and regulations should be in place to protect the homeowners like us, but obviously in this case it's not. So, you know, we're going to plan to move in for Christmas. My daughter wants to buy the tree. My wife wants to set it up. I don't think that's going to happen now because, you know, there's potential rectification works that have got to happen here. So how do you move in when you've got to rectify things? You know, it doesn't make sense to move in. I mean, not that we have a compliance certificate anyway, occupation certificate anyway, but if we did, even if we did have a certificate, how would you move into this? Because there's so many things that have got to be fixed up. What do you do?
You know, because this home now is not safe to occupy. Because first of all, there's breaches of the bell rating requirements. You've got water ingress into the home, plumbing works. I mean, if you move in here and you're going to move out, it's going to be a big problem for you.
That's
so
right.
For you and your family.
That's right. Yeah, we've got furniture on the way. We've got everything basically ready to go.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to put a stop to all that, keep that in storage, additional cost.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Definitely we're looking forward to this from a premium builder.
You thought that this guy was a premium builder and basically you got let down by the system. You told me that you couldn't find any reviews for them or anything like that as well.
Yeah, so you know, we looked online like any you know, sort of potential house builder, we'll look online, see if there's any bad reviews, things like that. And we see a lot of builders with bad reviews. So now I'm wondering, why we didn't see any. But yeah, now we understand that it's all because of the in the contract they put the non-social media clause in there, things like that. So it's almost like a gag order. You can't talk about it.
Have you got any advice for anyone who's building at the moment or who's going to look for a builder? You've seen how the system has let you down.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, we did the right things. We looked on social media. We didn't find any negative comments about this particular builder, as opposed to some of them had some really negative comments. So we didn't find any negative comments. We knew a couple of people had built, had a reasonably good experience. So, you know, I guess we did all right things. But, you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to legislation and inspections. So from my background, electrical background in the old days, we used to have inspectors that would come to the site, inspect the site very thoroughly, and they wouldn't apply supply until it had been deemed safe and within the AS3000 standards. But what about houses? You know, what's the accountability for a house? What is that? I don't know what that is. And, you know, it's there to protect the consumer. I'm a consumer in this case, and I've had this situation where I've spent a lot of money and I don't know what that safeguard is. What is my safeguard? I have no idea what that safeguard is.
I appreciate your input on this, and thanks for sharing your experience.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm just happy.
And hopefully we can get this video out there to help other homeowners, and hopefully fair trading can take action. We'll see what David Chandler's going to do about this home. So I'm about to finish, but I wanted to show you guys some of the things that we found here inside this big living area. And I've got my floor leveling device. I've got my spirit level as well. Now, this is in breach of the New South Wales Guide to Standards and Tolerances. You can see my spirit level here, 1.8 meter level, 8 mil out. We've got the digital level as well, 7 mil here, from there to there. Now, if I put my ball bearings here, let's give it a try and see what happens. There you go. Hope the builder's watching this. Buy some of those marbles, mate, and use it on your jobs. Look at that. See that? That's the lowest point. So we've got 10 mil here now. If I get my balls as well, and I'll chuck them there. Let's see what's going on there as well. Look at this. Right there. And there's also another point. Here, I think it's around 9 mil, 19 mil. Let's take a look. I mean, look at this. You can see right there, 9 mil. And if we put the marbles here, there you go. $1 million home. I just can't believe it. $1 million, and this is what you get, guys. The homeowner already paid for this home. Now he can't move in. He wanted to move in, you know, have Christmas here, and now invite his family, and now it's unfortunate, very unfortunate. His wife is very upset. She didn't want to talk on camera because she was so upset. What can we do? I mean, let's hope fair trading or David Chandler does something to help these homeowners. I'm packing up. It's 6 o'clock. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. This video will help our channel grow. Tomorrow we're inspecting another property, and it's a handover inspection for the same builder, and he doesn't know that we're coming. We told the client, do not tell the builder that Site Inspections is coming to do an inspection, because as soon as they know it's us, they're gonna put some restrictions. They'll change the time, they'll do heaps of stuff. So at least now, we're gonna get him by surprise. So until next time, my friends, let's go.